Kia ora and welcome along to Tuesday the 30th of May, the latest severe weather update from Met Service. You can see on this satellite and lightning chart where those lightning strikes have already been. Those red crosses showing a fair number of strikes in and across that western side of the Southland. There's been a few up towards the far north. They're clearing away, but we are going to focus really on the wet and windy weather down on the far southern parts of the country as we head through the rest of today for Tuesday and even through towards the second half of the week. You can see as we go through the daytime today, though, heavy rainfall piles on towards that western coast, embedded amongst it some thunderstorms as well. Something to watch out for as we go through the rest of Tuesday, mainly on that western side. On the eastern side, we're also going to find some of those stronger northwesterly winds. But it's that rainfall on the western coast, which is where we've got our severe weather warnings through parts of western, particularly south of Otira. You can see those darker blues showing that heavy rainfall up and towards the ranges. And like I say, in amongst this as well, we have got the risk of some thunderstorms, perhaps even the risk of one or two tornadoes around the coast as well. Something to watch out for as we go through the rest of Tuesday. Here's where we've got our severe weather watches and warnings. That warning for the heavy rainfall in around that western part of the country, into through western south of Otira as we go through the rest of today. This warning runs right the way through in towards the evening, to about 6 o'clock or so on Tuesday. You'll also notice we have got a heavy rain watch for parts of Fjordland and through until about 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. We've also got the chance of some stronger northwesterly winds, perhaps reaching a severe gale in the most exposed areas through parts of the Canterbury High Country. It's really in those exposed areas, and again that risk is as we head through the rest of this afternoon to around about 6 o'clock or so. You'll also notice we have got that severe thunderstorm watch area right the way up through Westland, up into towards Buller. Now the risk for Westland as we go through the rest of this afternoon to around about 5 o'clock or so could be one or two severe thunderstorms to watch out for, perhaps bringing that risk of one or two tornadoes around the coast as well. The risk extends a little bit further on in towards Buller, and that goes on to about 7 o'clock or so tonight as well. So where we have got that thunderstorm watch area, we may well find some severe thunderstorm warnings being issued. These will be issued on individual thunderstorms themselves, so please do keep up to date with the latest forecast from the Met Service, and you can find all the latest information and any thunderstorm warnings at metservice.com.